Hi. So, I love spending money. I don't pay rent. I only pay like my student loans every month. And I buy my own food. But other than that, that gives me a lot of like spare money to just like spend on things that are ridiculous and that I really don't need and really don't serve much function to my day-to-day life. So, I got a $25 gift card for Amazon for my birthday from my aunt, and I used that $25 gift card to offset a $78 candle purchase. And I thought that it would be fun if I unboxed this and gave it a little review as I guess it's going to be more of a first impressions of a luxury candle. So, this is the Jonathan Adler Muse Blanc candle. At least that is his name, right? Jonathan Adler? Yeah, Jonathan Adler Muse Blanc candle. I bought it off of Amazon, but in the future, I did some Googling, and I think I'm going to buy all my luxury candles off of Candle Delirium, a website called Candle Delirium now, because it just looks like they have a better selection, and it looks like they are focused on candle content and know what they're doing. Kind of like Lucky Scent for perfumes. Perfumes being another unreasonable luxury product that I like to spend my money on. So I'm going to unbox this and take a look at it, and then I'll light it and give you the first impression. So here's the packaging. It's really cute. I mean, I love when with luxury products you are also like paying for like the presentation of the item. It's just a nice experience to get something nice. My mom commented when I took this out of the box, like, this would be a nice gift for someone, and it totally would be, because, you know, the presentation is part of the experience. It's nice, it's cute. So, let's open it up. I'm very excited. Bloop. And here it is in all its glory. It's 2 wicks. I think it's soy wax. I don't remember. And it is fucking pungent. I smell that right away, and that is a green floral scent. Now, I kind of blind bought this. I didn't look at the scent description before I bought it, and it was a floral, which really kind of scared me, because I usually don't like florals because they come off a little too heady, and this is certainly very pungent, the kind of pungency you expect from like an intense floral, but it's much more of a green floral than it is like, I would say, like a chemical floral, which is to be expected. This is a luxury fucking product. I would hope so. But it's not like even some luxury florals, I would say, can get a little like heady or a little like, what's the word? Just overwhelming. But this is very fresh, and I smell it right away. This is strong and could probably perfume a room without even being lit, which is really good for a luxury candle. And then, as you can see, the reason why I chose this candle, why I blind bought it, is because of this pot that it comes in, which is sickening and kind of hysterical, and I can use this for something after the candle is used, which I kind of like, besides like the diptyque candles where like you just have like an ugly glass like container with a diptyque label. It's a piece of like art. It's a piece of decoration beyond the candle, and I like that. And it's not like gaudy or anything. Well, I guess you could probably find this gaudy if you, depending on your taste, but I think it's fun. And I could definitely see myself putting shit in this little porcelain container after the candle burns out. And so what's cool about this candle is apparently the porcelain like glows when the candle is lit. So I'm gonna draw the blinds in my room, and I'm gonna light this candle, and we'll see if the container glows, and we'll see how the scent disseminates. Is that the right word? Is that a semen word, disseminates? I don't know. So I just lit the candle, and okay, that was a bad idea to adjust my, let me see. Okay, there we go. And you can't really see it on my shitty iPhone camera, but the porcelain is indeed glowing a bit. I was hoping that it would glow more into the face, and you can kind of see that there is a bit of residual glow going into the eyes on this side of the face. And I'm sure once the wax burns down a little bit, then that glow will start to get lower down on the porcelain pot. But the effect of a glowing porcelain is definitely there, so it was advertised correctly, and it's a really cool effect. It's like another layer to like the candle lit kind of ambiance. You also have this like glowing porcelain face container. It's nice. I'm gonna let this burn for a little more, and then I will talk about the scent, how the scent
presents itself when the candle is lit. But I'm very hopeful. Just out of the box, the scent was really pungent and really refreshing and good.
Okay, so as I let the wax do its thing, I thought I would just explain why one would want to buy a $78 candle, or at least why I buy $78 candles or like $200 perfumes. So basically, I think this concept is pretty common knowledge for the sensory experience of hearing, and in the art form of that would be music. So like people understand the inherent difference between, let's say, like a classical piece of music and like a Maroon 5 song. Not that one is inherently more valuable than the other, they just serve different purposes. One is something that the pop song is something that's visceral and something that you want to like hit you very hard and very fast, and something that you can identify quickly and enjoy very quickly. And that's a wonderful sensory experience that I love. But the majority of music I listen to is pop, and I think that kind of art is extremely valuable. But on the other side of that, there's like music that is more heady, more thought-provoking, something that isn't like a bodily experience of like joy and happiness, but more of like a head-driven, mindful experience. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like that when you're paying for a $78 candle. Like, you can buy a Yankee candle and smell that and light that up, and that'll perfume your room with a smell that you will identify and say, that is a good smell. Like, it's akin to like someone is cooking some good food, and like you smell it and you're like, good. I This is a pleasing experience to me. I've been handed a pleasing experience that is quickly identifiable as a pleasing sensory experience. Whereas like when you get into like luxury scent with like luxury candles and luxury perfumes, it's more of like, this is interesting and a little challenging. I'm glad I have been provoked in this way, or I have been made mindful in this way. It's just two different constructions of sensory experience. One, the thoughtful stuff takes more effort, so it's more expensive. But it's just two different lanes, and I think both are very valuable, and I totally encourage anyone who's never like gotten into like the art form of like scent making to buy yourself a luxury candle, or buy yourself a sample of, go on Lucky Scent and buy a sample of a expensive perfume, because it's a different way of experiencing art that is, I think, pretty disregarded in general. Like, most people don't really consider scent making to be an art, and I think there's a lot of really cool stuff going on, lots of interesting stuff, and it's an interesting experience to expose yourself to it. It's the same with like luxury food products, like going to a high class restaurant. It's like the artful construction of something creates a different sensory experience, creates a different, like, it serves a different purpose than like fast food does. It's a quick visceral pleasure, which, like I said, I love and value sufficiently. Or it's like a headier, more thoughtful experience. And you're just paying for more thought, for a different sensory experience. I think I've said the phrase sensory experience like about 15 times already, but you get what I'm saying, right? Probably not. Okay, so here is a top view, and you can kind of see it's probably been like 20 minutes now. The wax is burning pretty quickly, which I prefer, because that's just more prevention against like memory rings, or like when there's only a ring of wax that is burned. So I like that, and the scent is disseminating pretty well, not too far within the room, but enough where I can smell it, and it's pretty true to scent. The burn scent is pretty true to the out-of-the-package scent, and it's warming up a little bit, and it's really pleasant. Really, fresh kind of implies like a crisp scent, and I wouldn't say this isn't crisp, but it's warmer than I would say the word fresh implies. It's like, I don't know. It's warm and green, but not like a thick warm. Does that make sense? Kind of like summer air, you know? It's like it's light, but it's like really warm and really like vegetal, very plant-like, and definitely floral. Okay, so the room is perfumed. It did not take very long, but I could say the majority of my room I can smell the candle at from now. I would say that was like maybe 30-35 minutes. So worth is subjective, but I will say I don't regret this purchase. Whether or not you are in the position to or feel comfortable spending $78 on a sensory experience, as I'll say again, that's up to you. But for me, I'm glad I made this purchase. So this is a favorable first impression. The scent is really nice. The scent is floral, like how I like floral to be done. Like I said, I was scared when I read that this was a floral, but it's done the way I like florals done. I really do like, I liked the packaging. The box was really cute. And the vessel, the ceramic vessel, is adorable. And it glows when it's lit. The wax seems to be melting at a good rate. It perfumed my room pretty well. I'm overall pleased. I want to do more of these. This was fun. I should do perfume reviews, and I should do candle reviews. Fun, fun, fun. I like reviewing things. I like talking about art. I don't like just talking about my fucking eating disorder. I like art. I'm an artist. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you did watch, if anyone watched, thank you.